we're mostly here to have fun. So we'll see you later on in the video.
And potato was their main crop.
Different troops, and then we have a few with a couple of members.
Hello, welcome back to another video. We're here with Loreta and my co-presenter,
Destiny White. Bonjour.
There's about 1.3 million
Blacks, cheese, and Italian sausage.
And we don't know.
Communication skills.
The girls have fun. The girls learn things. So that's.
in 1926, Girl Scouts and Girl Guides.
Japan is actually an island, and they are still rich in their culture.
See you guys later.
Okay.
Hello, welcome back to another video. We're here with Loreta and my co-presenter.
Destiny White. Bonjour.
We're here at,
Chestnut Street United Methodist Church, aka my church.
and we're here to celebrate Girl Scout World Thinking Day. And our country is
France.
So we're here to interview other troops about their countries, facts about their countries, about Girl Scouts in general, and we're mostly here to have fun. So we'll see you later on in the video. Bye!
Our country, Italy.
The first one is Vatican City. It's actually in the middle of Rome. It's actually its own country, even though it's really tiny. It's actually only half a square mile, and it holds about 800 to 1,000 people. It's actually where the Pope lives, and all of the entire country is Roman Catholic in religion. And the euro is a recognized currency. Rome is very known as a city. Like when you think of Italy, you think of Rome automatically. There's about 1.3 million people that live there. 20% of the population are immigrants. It's like one of the biggest fashion capitals in the world. It is also known as the industrial capital of Italy. It actually has free tax shopping there, so you don't get taxed whenever you buy things. And from 7 to 9 in the afternoon or at night, they have all of their like cafes and stuff open, and they have like buffets of finger food.
This is bread, potato, cheese, onion oil, basil, pasta, cheese. That is it.
So we'd like to thank Troop
17.
for what they have about their project about Italy. We're going to ask you guys a few questions maybe, and we'll see how it goes.
Why did your troop choose Italy?
We think it's just a really cool country. There's a lot of rich history, and it's actually affected a lot of countries around the world. So.
I love lasagna and spaghetti.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part about this whole presentation, about how you came up with it?
Probably just learning about the culture and the day-to-day lives of the Italians.
What is your favorite thing about Italy?
My favorite part is the dancing. I really like the dancing better.
So we'd like to thank you guys for being here. We'll see you later. Bye!
Bye!
So would you like to tell us a little bit about Japan?
So Japan is actually an island, and they are still rich in their culture. They have started out with like samurais, the traditional Japanese culture. We actually brought a kimono over here. We've got some of their Buddhas and some of the guard dogs for their temples. And they're really known for their Zen gardens and their tea, so we have some of their little tea glasses as well. Their alphabet is not necessarily an alphabet, it's made up of 2 different types of symbols. So those symbols are noted up here. Nihon means Japan. So that's the symbols for Japan there. And these are the symbols for Tokyo.
So are you guys ready for Girl Scout World Thinking Day?
Yes, we are. We're
So-
very excited.
We'll see you in the main event, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. So we're here with Troop,
1168.
and they're doing Ireland. Girl Scout.
Welcome to Ireland.
Exactly.
Girl Scout Thinking Day.
Ireland. We wrote most of our information on this board. The capital is Dublin. The bird is the northern lapwing. They have their national dog breed is the Irish Wolfhound. The fish is the northern pike. The plant is a flax. Bronson, yeah. Okay, so interesting fact. He plays James Bond. Oscar Wilde is a poet, and everyone knows who Niall Horn is from One Direction. So the president is Michael Higgins. Interesting fact about Ireland, they had a potato famine And potato was their main crop. It's our St. Patrick's Day from their St. Patrick, who converted a bunch of people to Christianity. Over 400.
Can you tell us about the horseshoe?
Can you tell them the horseshoe? Okay. So the reason they have it like this is to keep all the luck inside it. And if you turn it upside down, all the luck will fall out.
Oh,
Okay.
must be a lot of horses going through some pain and going barefoot.
So do you know why Ireland is known for the color green? So it's time for the main event, so we'll head over there and we'll tell you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Five different countries, 5 different troops, and then we have a few, we've got a couple from Pembroke, Missouri. When we're done here, then we're going to visit all the stations. I think we'll have 15 minutes in each room. Could we all, our Girl Scouts, stand and say the promise together? To get us started. Ready? Thank you very much. Does everybody have a pencil you can send? So on your bingo cards, so I think the clue on your card will say, are there Girl Scouts in France? It may not be on your card. Okay? So even if it's not on your card, now we know that French Scouting is a combination of 5 co-ed groups. Except the free spot in the middle, of course, that has the WAG symbol. Did you notice? The symbol for WAGs, the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts, that's what's in the free space on the wall. I think you might also, there might be a clue out there that says, what was the first year? You will need half of your troop in your room in order to entertain the other troops. We're going to switch 10 minutes at a time. And then when we've all been through, then we'll leave 2 girls in our French room. We'll let them travel the other 4 rooms. And then at that point, we'll come in and the other half of your troop will go and visit all of them.
Right now in the main hall, we just talked about the events. We got some facts. We had a little bingo event. Sadly, we didn't win. We tried.
I was 1 away.
I still had like 11 left, but you know, it was all for fun. Now we're about to head on to our stations to present to other troops and then to go around to talk to more troops and to see what their country is all
And
about.
then we gotta switch and go back to ours.
Yep. Okay, so come on. Let's go. So we're here with Troop
699.
and you guys are doing what?
Australia. There's some facts, and then we have some facts. And a fun fact is, well, there were actually 300 languages are spoken in Australia, but the national one is Australia. And well, instead of being Girl Scouts, they're called Girl Guides. And
So we're just gonna ask a few questions. What's your favorite animal?
koala.
The koala? Yeah, that's a cute.
Yeah. My favorite would be the kangaroo. It sounds weird, but probably the crocodile.
That's very good.
Oh, fairy bread. So basically, it's bread, and then you put softened butter on it, and then it's with rainbow color sprinkles.
Ooh, okay. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, that's actually one of our foods.
Okay.
So thank you for letting us interview you. You were the last trip we did, and
We hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
The meaning is the spiritual perfection and beauty, the symbol of love, and it's given as a gift to show great affection. So the cherry blossoms I actually have out on the other table, so they can see those out there.
I think it's time for quick.
Some of the landmarks are Mount Fuji. There's different temples. Sumo wrestling is a very big deal in Japan. There is a Zen garden. It stands for serenity and peace. There's some other artifacts that you can read about. Konnichiwa is hi in Japanese, and goodbye is sayonara.
Anything?
It looks exactly like mine.
Good tries.
It's a little bit harder. But if you jump on one foot all the way to the middle, you get to put a marker down on whichever square you want. And then the person that comes after you has to skip that spot. So it's harder to get to the middle.
Okay, now that it's winding down to an end, it's time for some food. Are you ready to eat?
Or yes.
Yes, we are ready to eat. So we also have some special guests coming.
It's gonna be a surprise for you and me both.
Yes, so we're gonna see what our special dancers are gonna do, and we're gonna eat some food. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Can you guess where these exotic dancers are from?
We know about escargot.
Escargot is French for snail. That's a little hopscotch game. Anybody else?
Current season for 2012 was called France Fox. Very good. Anybody else?
In Italy, we're serving spaghetti with Parmesan cheese and Italian sausage.
Hi, I'm Crystal representing St. Paul's Troop 3588. We have mochi cake from the country of Japan.
We did France, Troop 4864. We have French onion soup, baguettes, and brie cheese, and chocolate-filled puff pastry.
Hi, Troop 699. Our country is Australia, and we have fair bread and Australian meat pie.
We're Troop 1168, and we're serving shepherd's pie and shamrock punch. Okay, we're going to get started with the food. I just want to say a quick blessing, if that's okay. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for a day of safety and excitement and learning. Thank you so much for the diversity that we have in the world, all your wonderful creation. Thank you for food to nourish our body and for friends to come together on World Thinking Day. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. The sixth country is India. And so we have a picture of the flag. Remember that sixth country on here is India, and we are privileged to have some dancers from India. So I just wanted to give you a quick, some information about India, and then they've got some for you too. The capital of India is New Delhi. Scouting in India, the Bharat Scouts and Guides, is the National Scouting and Guiding Association in India. It was founded in 1909 as an overseas branch of the Scout Association and became a member of the World Organization of the Scout Movement. Guiding in India started in 1911, 2 years later, and was among the founding members of WAGs in 1928. It's interesting, the Scout Promise, let's see if this sounds familiar. The Scout Promise for us, for the Bharat Scouts and Guides, is on my honor, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people, and to obey the guiding law. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, that's the promise in India. Here's the Girl Guides in India. This is the law.
Good evening, everyone. I'll talk about the dance we're presenting in a minute, but we're just going to tell you a little bit about India. And Harini Para is going to start us out and tell us some facts.
Good evening, my name is Harini Para, and I'm here to tell you some differences between America and India. India has many different dialects and languages. There are 22 official languages, but there are many more languages and dialect. Cultural diversity there is very different than what it is here.
So there are over 260 at the last count. Number of dialects and languages that are spoken in India. And every 40 miles that you travel, the food is different and the language is different. Wearing today is half sari is what we call it. That's what we wear for the Bharatanatyam dance. What the girls are wearing is more typical of what girls used to wear in the past. And it is basically a shirt and a skirt, and it's called pavadai, or it's called ghagra choli, or it's called parkar polka. Wherever you are from, that's what it's called. And our director and our teacher is Mrs. Asha Bala. She's recognized, and she's recognized by the state. She's the 2018 North Carolina Heritage Award winner for her cultural contribution to the state, and as well as the class and the school are recognized for the same.
This dance will be performed by myself, Kanira Anand, Harani Para, and Mrs. Jutika Zope.
To make it like kind of disappear, so you only see, and the 4 fingers need to be touched. Okay, so that's the pataka. Pataka is a flag, so you can show it like waving. We're showing waving in the wind, right? Pataka can also be used with both hands. So you're going taiya, tai, taiya, tai, taiya, tai. Yeah. Yeah, first speed. Left and right. Everyone got the hang of it? Alright, so can we speed it up? So we go taiya, tai, taiya, tai, tai. So you're keeping the body firm. Like you can't, the only thing that's moving is your legs. Okay, and then we're going to speed it up again. Tai, 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 tai. Tai, tai, tai. Anybody feeling the quads yet? Okay. And 1, 2, and 1, and 2. Huh? I know. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Arms are going down. The real thing. They're hard for us. So we're going to go jump on your toes. And then we're going to go right foot out, left foot back, and together. So jump, out, cross, together. Jump.
This was great. I appreciate all the girls' efforts, and it was enlightening, and so I really enjoyed it. Thank you all.
It was a pleasure to have you. You're free to go and get your stuff out of your rooms, and thank you. Thank you again for coming.
So we just saw your performance and we have like a few questions to ask. So it's like, yeah, we loved it. First thing to say, we really like your performance. We also like your outfits. They're really beautiful. So do you want to go first?
Yeah. What was your favorite part of this whole dance?
Of the whole performance that we did today? That's a tough question. I like all the pieces truly. There's one. So it's mostly movements, whereas the third one is mostly expressions. So I don't truly have a favorite because all of them teach us different skills and they're all important in dance.
It shows us it's a way to express ourselves in our culture.
also shows our differentness from this world to the other world. From America to India, it's kind of like joining it together. Wow, that's deep.
That is deep.
So I actually have a question about the red dots. What do they symbolize?
So they symbolize auspiciousness in the third eye.
Third eye and consciousness, either way you put it, is there. So that's your intellect, and that's what it symbolizes. So can you hold it?
Doing that.
So go down. There we go. One.
Oh boy, this hurts my legs.
That's where you have to stay though. So you go stomp, stomp. So it is stomp, stomp,
Reach. Oh my word.
Okay. So it is
I'm having to move. Stop. Reach. Stop. Oh wait.
Okay, so stomp, stomp,
Reach. Stop. Stop. It's like you have to put pressure.
My name is Loreta.
I'm Destiny.
Yes, so we're from Troop 4864.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for performing. Bye. So, you're a familiar face, right? So, I have a question for you. So, as a Girl Scout parent and a Girl Scout leader who organizes events, what would you like to say to other girls about our event, about Thinking Day?
I think this has been a great opportunity for the girls to go outside their comfort zones and to learn about different countries. And I think that they've come away with a lot of communication skills. They have gained a lot through the experience. And I'm very proud of them because, actually, for instance, researched about France, and the little girls are even able to tell you so much about France through this experience. So this is a great opportunity.
Okay, thank you for answering that question. Thank you also for helping host the event. We had a lot of fun today, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes, we had a great time.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Hello, this is Loretta. I'm here with Destiny, and we're here to interview the brains behind this program. So would you guys like to tell us a little bit about this event?
We love this event because it gives a chance to learn about other countries. It's a lot of work, but I think it came off pretty good. When the troops participate, it really kind of comes to life in the planning stages. It looks like lots of paper and planning.
The girls have fun. The girls learn things. So that's.
Well, what was your favorite part about planning this?
The way it comes together.
Yeah.
I think now we kind of need to sit down and look at what worked and what didn't work and
What to do better next year.
Okay, this brings an end to this event at
Chestnut Street United Methodist Church.
Did you have fun?
I had fun.
I did too. High five. So we'll see you guys next time for next year's Girl Scout Thinking Day. Bye. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Though you cannot visit sister guides in France or Finland, in Austria or Australia, in Italy or Iceland, Canada or Chile, Ghana or Guatemala, USA or UAR, you can reach out to them there in your mind. And in this unseen spiritual way, you can give them your uplifting sympathy and friendship. Thus do we guides, of all kinds and of all ages and of all nations, go with the highest and the best towards the spreading of true peace and goodwill on earth. Window on my heart, Lady Baden Powell and Mary Drew.